Hi, this is Monica from Unique Designs by Monica, and today we're going to be creating this SVG. I want to call it Summer Sunset. I think that would be an accurate. Oh my gosh, words fail me today. Of what this SVG represents. We're going to be using rectangles, we're going to be using circles, and we're going to be cutting up a whole bunch of stuff. First things first, we're going to use our font, which is called First Power. Now, I'm not entirely sure who created this font. However, in the description below, there's something similar that I found in 1001 fonts that would have worked beautifully if you wanted to replicate this SVG. So we're going to do summer. Hold on, I'm not under the right one. This is first class, first power. Here we go. I didn't have it. Didn't select it. That was my bad. Let's do it again. First power. There we go. And I'm going to use all caps on this. So double click, and I'm going to use summer. I'm going to elongate this just a little bit, and I'm going to just turn this black. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, and I didn't do this correctly. I used lower caps. Summer. There we go. Let's do this big. Okay, now we're going to ungroup. And we're going to move this a little higher. This right here, I'm going to move it over here, make it a little smaller so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So let's get our rectangle, and we're going to just make like a whole bunch of rectangle lines. And we're going to do it with the rainbow sunset colors. I want to say rainbow sunset colors. So all I'm doing is I'm just using the fill color tool over here, and I want to make sure that these are right in the middle. Okay, that's good. Let's just space these out just a little bit. And then we're going to bring them all together. But for right now, we're just spreading these out. That's good. Alright, that's in the middle, so I'm just going to duplicate this. Let's see, and I'm going to change it color to green. But I'm going to make this go right in the middle. Good. Do that one more time. And we're just going to keep on doing this until all of our letters are perfectly lined up. Now, as you can see, the M is a little big. So let's just make this a little bit smaller. And I am highlighting everything so it's matches up well. Let's see. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's do the same thing for this one. Middle. Okay. Let's go, keep going down the line. And let's see, we got orange. I diverted from the colors here. Orange, yellow, green. Actually, it's going to be light green. Let's move down the line. Let's make sure this is right in the center. Make this dark green. All right, one more to go. Okay. Let's make this go right in the center, and that's a pale blue. All right. Believe all of these are touching, so all I'm going to do is just weld these together. Okay. Oh, I just grouped it. Weld. There we go. All right. So let's just bring all of these down just a little bit. Move them just a smidge. Okay. Now you'll notice that I'm getting right up next to it and then just backing up once. There you go. Getting next to it and going back once. All right, this is all well and good, but I think it's a little too tall, so let's just cut with a knife right about here. We don't need it to be this long. Okay, now that I've actually done it, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. And let's bring it down just a smidge. Now, if you wanted this to be taller, personally, I think it looks pretty good this way. But if you wanted it a bit taller, you don't have to cut as much. Now, we're going to do this sunset circle right here. So all I did is went to this ellipse tool, hold down the shift key, and made it really super big. Okay. Let's see, that's a little too big. Just make it, put a little color into this so we can see what we're doing. And all I want is this portion right here to be cut off. And I want the same thing on this side. See how it has a little edge to that? I want that to be gone. So I'm just going to back up a little bit more. And there we go. All right, now before we start subtracting anything, let's go down just a smidge. That looks pretty good. And now we're going to offset this. That's a little bit much. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Let's make this white so we can see what we're doing. Okay. What I'm going to do is select the white and then select everything behind it. Go over to the subtract, and that's just cut all the way through. Now I can remove this. All right, good. Pretty good, not bad. All right, let's get our little sunset on. So we're going to cut this circle in half. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, now before we actually start cutting away, you don't use the knife tool because you've already got everything else set up. You just want to make small little incisions. In order to do that, you grab yourself your rectangle tool and you thin this out as much as you want. Let's choose this dark blue. And all I'm gonna do is make lines. You can make this sunset as many colors as you want. I chose 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors if you wanted. But I think I just want to stick to 4. So let's go to the replicate tool and then move up. Do it again. And that's it. That will give me 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want this to be a little further up. So let's just move over. And this will give me a thicker base at the bottom. That's good. That's fine. Okay. Let's select just these shapes right here, and we're going to use our subtract tool. And then erase. There you go. All you have to do now is ungroup it and then change the colors to what you want. Orange, lighter orange, yellow, and green. Okay, we no longer need this. And let's get rid of all the lines. Okay, and group. Alright, and just let's make this centered. Ta-da! You are done. You have officially made your own cool summer t-shirt if you wanted to. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.